Okay, I'm tired of that music. Sorry about that, but it's a great tune. You just can't listen to it at the beginning of every one of these videos. I thought this series would be about 6 videos long, and well, we're at, what is this, 14? And I'm sure there's another 10 to go. Anyway, sorry about that. New tunes every time now. See ya. Na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Hello and welcome back. Gorgeous sunny Sunday afternoon here in Riverport. I thought I might try and get a few things done. Electroplating. There's quite a few bits on a Land Rover that you wouldn't necessarily want to hot dip galvanize, like say the mechanisms for the vent actuators, or actually even Series 2 hinges, because the zinc gets in where the little ball sits and you can sit there with a Dremel forever trying to clean that out. And I've actually hot dip galvanized door hinges and then gone to the trouble of dipping them in acid to clean them up again, because I could never really get them good. So what I'm going to try and do is zinc plate them. About a decade ago I bought this zinc plating kit from Caswell, and I opened it when I got it and never really did much with it then. In fact, I opened it, had a look inside, and put it all back together because I never got around to do anything. So it comes with all kinds of stuff. My bill from 2003, some degreaser, I think this is a heater. This is to keep the solution. The catalog and instructions. There's a transformer to give the current for the electroplating. Some electroplating concentrate for the liquid, which is leaking and all gone crystalline. Hope that's not corrosive. Hopefully we can fix that up. A couple of chunks of zinc. Of course, you need zinc to electroplate zinc. A brace of wheel, I guess they want me to clean parts with, and a bottle of zinc brightener additive. I guess I tossed that in to make it look more like chrome, which is not really what I'm looking for. Anyway, so I'm going to try and set this thing up today and plate a few things. Mostly these door hinges. These are the ultra rare Series 2 door hinges with the extra hole for the mirrors. I don't know if these are ultra rare wherever you are, but here in Riverport, these are pretty much hen's teeth. Anyway, so let me figure out how to put this all together, and we'll see if we can make this zinc plated. See ya. Okay, so I got it all together. I was able to chip all that crystalline chemical out of this bottle without getting too much of it in my eyes. I added 2 teaspoons of the brightener. They said right on here, do not put the whole bottle in. So that was close, because I was about to dump the whole thing in. What I'm plating right now is actually a little part of the bracket. It's part of the airbag bracket setup. And I just sandblasted it, and I just wanted to try something semi-sacrificial in case this was a disaster. Well, I could always take it off with acid again. Anyway, so there's a little aquarium heater, and it's supposed to be 120 degrees. Well, 120 degrees is pretty darn hot. That would be a real hot tub, hotter than you should be in. And I'm nowhere near that yet, even though I did warm it up a bit with my torch. But because I'm impatient and I want to have a go at this, I'm plating away. So it comes with a little transformer, which plugs into the wall outlet, and it's not variable current, but it's variable voltage. So variable voltage through 3 to 21 volts, I think, on it. It's got a little slider switch. So basically, with the same load, the higher the voltage, the lower the current's going to be into it. So I got my ammeter on here, and in the instructions, which actually didn't come with it, I had to go online to find them, they want about 0.14 amps per square inch of surface area. So I calculated the piece in there is about 16 square inches, giving me roughly 2 amps. So I've got my ammeter on here, and basically I just adjust the voltage until the current comes to, whoa, this transformer's getting warm. I got about 1.7 amps on there so far. Let's crank it up a bit, 1.9, there we go. When I first put it together, the thing was on full blast, and it was foaming up a storm in here. But right now, it doesn't seem too bad at all. Let me bring the camera over and you can see what we're doing. Okay, so you can see it's kind of foamy in here right now. That's probably because I had it going way too strong at first. But you can see there's my plate, and because it's covered with foam now, you can't really tell if it's getting any zinc on it, but it actually is. I was looking at it, and I cleaned it off a minute ago, and it's actually getting zinc plated. Now it's a little bit pitted because I had too much current at first, but I really don't care as long as it's got zinc on it and it's going to be protected. Anyway, it's supposed to go for 20 minutes. Let's let this thing run for a bit, and we'll see what it looks like when it comes out. See ya. Okay, well that plates, I'm going to get geared up to plate one of my door hinges because I'm kind of excited about this. But there's a little bit of pitted rust and stuff down in where I can't really seem to blast at it. So I'm going to give it a blast with some muriatic acid. I don't know how many people are familiar with muriatic acid. It's not, I mean, I don't know how common it is. What it is around here is the most readily available acid because it's used for pools. So you can just go to the hardware store and buy it. Mind you, they look at you suddenly, it's kind of square in the eye and say, what are you using it for? And I actually tell them honestly that I use it to remove plating from parts. I probably shouldn't be doing this without, oh, got a little zing. Let's put some safety goggles on. Just, you know, so we're properly geared up for this. Muriatic acid is great for removing rust. Ow! And zinc. So if you have a part that's already been zinced, either hot dipped or something you had to fix, be careful. Do not put the little door handles, Land Rover door handles in them, series Land Rover door handles, because they're made of pot metal and they will literally disappear. So also, again, try to pour this stuff without letting it glug too much all over yourself, because it really does sting. But we'll be able to get the last of the rust off anything. It takes rust off anything relatively quickly. Just drop it in on a piece of wire and it's gone. Now it doesn't attack plastics, or at least most plastics. I'm a little nervous right now because in fact this is steaming a little. The reason it's steaming is because I'd washed this bucket out and there's a little water in here, so it's making a mess with the water. Of course there's some fumes. I should have tested with this plastic first. I've tested it with other plastics, but it seems to be fine. Alright. I know, you're probably going, yeah, I should have a respirator as well. Let's toss this in here. And if I bring the camera over, you'll see that that's foaming away quite nicely now. Here you can see down in there, I'm not going to breathe too much over here, but you can see, I hope you can see, depending on the light, you can see that that's foaming up quite nicely. And kind of a brown greeny scum forming. Well, that's exactly what you see when the rust starts to come off it. Give that another couple of minutes, throw it in the water bath, and then we can try plating that. See ya. Okay, well, back to the zinc plating. Basically I killed the crummy little power supply. Where is it? This thing. Basically right off the bat. It got hot, it smoked, and it was done at around 2 amps. So I'm using a car battery. And I have cleverly used a car battery that I know is almost dead, and I'm putting one of these nice smart chargers on it that has the maintain mode, so it only charges at very low current. So I'm running about 2 amps through the hinge, which is what I'm doing now. And the hinge might actually want a little less than 2 amps, but as I said, I don't really mind if it's just a little bit stippled, the surface of the zinc. I'm not looking for a shiny surface. Anyway, the solution is now getting nice and warm. The aquarium heater's been in here for a while, and it's foaming quite nicely, and hopefully that'll be in pretty good shape. Check it in about 20 minutes. See ya. Okay, so let's have a look at how this thing is doing. It's been plating for probably over half an hour. I really don't mind if it goes on good and thick. That's just fine with me. So let's give this a little rinse off in some water here. And we'll see what this looks like. That's pretty neat. Nice zinc plated hinge. Bit kind of shiny, but I bet it'll be a little less shiny once time settles in a bit. Anyway, point is, it won't rust, which is just what I want. Okay.